10 animals that went extinct by human. Number 1. Smooth handfish. A fish that lived in the waters off Tasmania, Australia. It had fins that looked like hands and walked on the seafloor. It was one of the first fish ever described by scientists in 1802, but it was rarely seen since then. The last confirmed sighting was in 1803. The smooth handfish was declared extinct in 2020 by the IUCN, making it the first marine fish to go extinct in modern times. Number 2. Steller sea cow. A huge marine mammal that was related to manatees and dugongs. It lived in the cold waters of the North Pacific Ocean and could grow up to 10 meters long and weigh 10 tons. It fed on seaweed and kelp and had no teeth. It was discovered by Europeans in 1741, and within 27 years it was hunted to extinction for its meat, fat, and skin. Number 3. Japanese sea lion. A marine mammal that lived in the Sea of Japan and the Sea of Okhotsk. It had a brown fur, a large head, and a long whiskers. It could grow up to 2.5 meters long and weigh 450 kilograms. It fed on fish, squid, and crustaceans, and rested on rocky islands and shores. Humans hunted the Japanese sea lion for its skin, oil, and meat, and also captured it for the circus trade. The last Japanese sea lion was seen in the 1950s. Number 4. Great auk. A large flightless seabird that lived in the North Atlantic Ocean. It looked like a penguin, but it was not related to them. It had black and white feathers, a large beak, and webbed feet. It was an excellent swimmer and diver, but it was slow and clumsy on land. Humans hunted the great auk for its feathers, meat, and eggs, and also killed them for sport and curiosity. The last pair of great auks was killed in 1844. Number 5. Dodo. A flightless bird that lived on the island of Mauritius. The dodo was so big and clumsy that it had no natural predators until humans arrived in the 16th century. They hunted the dodo for food and sport, and also brought dogs, cats, pigs, and rats that ate their eggs and young. The last dodo was seen in 1662. Number 6. Carolina parakeet. A bird that was the only parrot native to eastern North America. It had a green body, a yellow head, and an orange face. It lived in forests along rivers and swamps, where it fed on fruits, seeds, and nuts. It was very social and noisy, forming large flocks that could damage crops. Humans hunted the Carolina parakeet for its feathers, meat, and as a pest control measure. The last Carolina parakeet died in captivity in 1918. Number 7. Passenger pigeon. A bird that was once the most abundant in North America. It had a gray body, a red chest, and a long tail. It migrated in huge flocks that could darken the sky for hours. It fed on nuts, seeds, and fruits, and nested in large colonies in the forests. Humans hunted the passenger pigeon for food and feathers, and also destroyed their habitat by logging and farming. The last passenger pigeon died in captivity in 1914. Number 8. Tasmanian tiger. A marsupial that looked like a dog with stripes on its back. It lived in Australia and Tasmania, and was the largest carnivorous marsupial of modern times. It had a powerful jaw, a long tail, and a pouch for its young. It hunted kangaroos, wallabies, and other animals at night. Humans hunted the Tasmanian tiger for its fur and because they thought it threatened their livestock. The last Tasmanian tiger died in captivity in 1936. Number 9. Quagga. A subspecies of zebra that lived in South Africa. It had stripes on its head and neck, but not on its body or legs. It was more closely related to horses than to zebras. It grazed on grasses and herbs in herds of up to 50 individuals. Humans hunted the quagga for its meat and skin, and also competed with it for land and water. The last quagga died in captivity in 1883. Number 10. Bugle hartebeest. an antelope that lived in North Africa and the Middle East. It had a reddish-brown coat, curved horns, and a hump on its shoulders. It was adapted to dry habitats such as deserts and steppes. It fed on grasses and shrubs, and formed herds of up to 300 individuals. Humans hunted the bubal hartebeest for its meat and horns, and also reduced its habitat by farming and grazing. The last bubal hartebeest died in captivity in 1923.